Sinners is my number two, and it's my first five-star masterpiece in my list. It is another four-way crossover for us. And partially, and again, we're making jokes, but it was upon my third watch of Sinners that I was threw my arms up. I was like, fine, it's a masterpiece. There's just so much movie here. So again, I have it the highest at number two. I didn't know if it would be my number one for the longest time.
I thought it
Um,
would.
my appreciation only grew repeatedly as I went deeper and deeper and thought more and more. And but like you just started to touch on it, but like the genius of Coogler that he pulls all of this off in just a piece of genre and entertainment, right? Like just accessible to the masses. And we'll probably say this about another upcoming film, but like it's just it is so rare the capacity to put so much thought and intention into something that just moves and just thrills. And but obviously it's the deeper meanings that hinge it for me that make me weep every time I see it. I think the first time I saw it, my immediate thought was Ryan Coogler loves his culture and he loves yours too. And he just wants to celebrate and give a platform and a stage. But more importantly, it's this a genre, vampire, sexy, sultry, like story that is
Yeah.
actually about a decolonized spirituality. It's
Mm.
it's this decolonized
Oh, right on.
spirituality exploration of of multiple people groups of through the history and generations wrestling with how do we persevere and still plant ourselves firmly upon this land. And and they're even in small little ways, like there's a small group of Choctaw indigenous people that show up very briefly and thankfully are the wisest in the room, so to speak. They give warning and heed. um but on top of that, probably the craziest framework of the film is the fact that even the most climactic action sequence, I guess, there's almost no villains in the room. Like the actual villains of the story are we see briefly at the beginning and then at the actual end, because everyone in that climactic violent standoff, all colonized people recovering,
Right.
reconciling, persevering, and they have all pursued through different avenues of how to survive. And from
Yeah.
Irish people to Asian people to indigenous people to African people, like and many others, like it's just mind-boggling to put all these pieces together in deeply moving, musical, violent, visceral ways, and then to be bookended the fact that they're literally framed and housed in a building of like sold to them by white supremacists.
Yeah.
And that's the gut punch, right? So I'm gonna cry. So someone else say why they love this film.